Welcome to the EBIT faculty. What does the EBIT Faculty House do? The EBIT Faculty House is a student structure that forms part of the SRC substructure. We represent students and act as a communication channel between the faculty and the students. We offer academic, professional, and personal development opportunities. The EBIT Faculty House has a variety of portfolios. The chairperson, vice chairperson, academics, communication and webmaster, secretary, treasurer, postgraduate and transformation, sports, industry exposure and professional development, community engagement, marketing and external events, sub-houses and internal events. This is the new and incoming EC of the EBIT Faculty House for the year 2020 and 2021. I will introduce them to you all shortly. My name is Uwais Abdul Sattar and I am the chairperson of the EBIT Faculty House. My responsibilities are to strive towards reaching the objectives of the University of Pretoria, to cooperate with other student organizations of the University of Pretoria in a positive and sincere spirit, to oversee and take responsibility for all the gatherings, functions, and any other affairs regarding the EBIT Faculty House, to ensure smooth operations of all activities, to ensure that communication amongst EC members and students are always on par, assisting students, supervising and overseeing all the activities held within the EBIT Faculty House, and representing the interest of the Faculty House. The Vice Chairperson of the EBIT Faculty House is John van Staden. He is part of the leadership that leads leaders. He assists the Chairperson in the organization of the Council. He manages the internal affairs of the EC and deals with the interpersonal relationships that form in a group like these. He is also one that handles a lot of general student queries. Academics, communication and webmaster, voted now. As the academics representative for the EBIT House, he is responsible for assisting students with their academic queries and redirecting them to the applicable staff members should he not be able to assist in his own right. Furthermore, he is responsible for the training of the class representatives and assisting them in the execution of the complaints procedure. He will be one of the members hosting the Mind and Body challenges throughout the year. As the communication and webmaster EC member, he is responsible for managing the EBIT House ClickUp page and website and using these media sources to communicate important information to all the EBIT faculty students regarding information from EBIT House and SRC. He is also responsible for ordering the EBIT House merchandise along with the other EC members. The Secretary, Katlego Katane. Her portfolio is very admin orientated, so she will mainly have to work behind the scenes and ensure that the admin side of running a faculty house is functionally, efficiently completed. That will result in communication with all executive members, the office systems, minutes and agendas of all the meetings, as well as ensuring the smooth correspondence of all members within the EC. The EBIT House Treasurer, Craig Thomas. He is responsible to meet the standard roles of a treasurer, which are to account for the money received, spent, or invested by the EBIT House Executive Committee, to prepare an annual budget as well as monitoring and comparing the actual revenues and expenses against such budgets, assessing the risks and whether and how such risks should mitigate, and to be a successful financial liaison for the EBIT House Executive Committee, essentially working hand in hand with fellow Executive Committee members with regards to planning events and ensuring the budget is adhered to and being an extra pair of hands wherever he can. Postgraduate and Transformation, Brian Hingluvo. He intends to bring transformation knowledge to the EBIT community in an educational way. It is important for students to understand what is meant to be transformed and to transform others. Theory from different literatures will be reviewed so that the knowledge can be passed on, so that when it is acted upon, it has a deeper meaning. Also, he intends to expose this portfolio to postgraduate students in the EBIT faculty so that they can reach to us with suggestions and when they need our service. Sports, Alexandra Pashkins. Her vision for the sports portfolio is to form a community of balance between academics, sports, and a social aspect for each EBIT faculty member. This vision will be met by achieving the following goals that she has set out for her coming term. To create an interest for EBIT students in sports, especially trying out new sports, encouraging interactions and bonding by making each sport a place where one can really have fun without competition and tension. At the end of her term, she wants each participant in every sport to feel like they really were part of the EBIT community and be very proud of it and encourage their fellows to do the same. Industry exposure and professional development, Calvin Smith. He intends to provide online webinars with esteemed guest speakers to expose students to what is really happening in the South African economy, why things are happening, and look at how students can navigate a seemingly narrow job market. Introduce students to industry experts to expose them to the latest thinking on the future of work, such as what trends are permitting these South African workplaces, as well as what students can do to prepare themselves. Hosting inclusive events for the whole EBIT faculty can attend via online platforms such as YouTube Live, Zoom, and ClickUp. Community engagement, Varusha Govender. Her goal for the term is to develop a culture within the EBIT faculty house that highlights the importance of social responsibility. Her aim is to create opportunities that allow students to see the importance of community engagement in their academic and personal lives. She will do so by publicizing projects more, creating a hype around the portfolio's events to create a positive affiliation with the community projects. She will also like to initiate more long-term projects with the community by creating sustainable long-term partnerships between the EBIT House and the greater community. She aims by facilitating more collaborations with other houses to expand the target communities and broaden the frame of reference, as well as the exposure to people of the community. This makes it easier to plan projects that are directly informed by and relevant to the needs of the communities. Marketing and external events. Patience Mahliala. Her goal for the term is to create a platform where students would have a say in the design and choice of merchandise being sold. This will help the faculty not to waste money in merchandise that won't be bought. Social media has become one of the most powerful platforms for information as well as reaching out to people. Her job is to improve all social media platforms by getting more people to follow the EBIT House and to engage with the content being served. She will also create more social events where students will get to know each other from different degrees. This will help students, most importantly, the first years, to have fun while achieving academic excellence. Subhouses, Riolan Govender. He would like to raise awareness regarding the subhouses under the EBIT Faculty House and encourage students to join and participate in the activities hosted by their respective subhouses. He would also like to create a sense of community between the students in different subhouses, ultimately creating a sense of community between all EBIT faculty students. Encouraging the subhouses to be more visible on social media platforms and on campus is also one of the goals for his term. Internal events, Nadia Maragina. She intends for this portfolio to be used as a relief from career-orientated events and choosing to host events for the purpose of pure enjoyment. She intends to implement improved communication between the students and the executive committee about events taking place, increase interaction between all three schools of the EBIT Faculty House. Her aim is to generate a general positive attitude towards events hosted by the EC. Let's meet the EBIT Faculty Student Advisors. You are not alone on your journey to success. The EBIT Faculty Student Advisors are here to help you with any life adjustments or challenges that you may experience that are negatively affecting your academic or personal well-being. The Faculty Student Advisors offer individual consultations and group workshops on academic support and study methods, goal setting and time management, adjustment to university life, test and exam preparation, stress management, career exploration, and restructuring of degrees on an educational pathway. The EBIT Faculty Student Advisors are always here to assist you. You can book an appointment, find their contact details, resources, and more information on the ClickUp module. Don't forget to follow the EBIT Faculty House on Instagram and Facebook. We are looking forward to an adventurous and amazing year ahead. Thank you, and once again, welcome to the EBIT faculty.